Dredd is a movie that I've known about for a long time. I love Carl Urban, and I've heard great things about it. I've been meaning to watch it forever. I just haven't. I don't really have an excuse for why not. But now I don't have an excuse because my boss lent it to me. Dredd was released in 2012. It was written by Alex Garland and directed by Pete Travis. So, no spoilers, but the general idea of Dredd is it's a futuristic world where judges are people who are basically cops. Judges become cops. The cops drive around the city, they decide who's guilty, and then they sentence them to be in prison, or they shoot them to death. Which is a pretty cool idea for a futuristic society, because it's probably going to freaking happen at some point. Maybe not to this extent, but you know what I mean. So anyway, Dredd is a judge. He's one of the better judges in the area, and he gets teamed up with a rookie to deem if she is ready to be a judge. And they have to go to this like big building where there's this new drug called slow-mo, which is an inhalant that makes everything super slow-mo. It's a big bad drug like cocaine. So Judge Dredd's like, we gotta take him out. Let's go get him. Let's figure out what's going on. So then they go and they do that. That's pretty much the whole story, which is fine. The story, I will say, is a little loose. There's not really a whole lot to it. There's not a lot of beef. But that's mainly because it is a plot-driven story with not a whole lot of character. I do think Judge Dredd is cool. He's a badass. There's no denying it. He's super cool and fun. But beyond, his one-liners and his cool outfit, he's just a generic action character, which I should mention, I'm not a huge action fan. I don't love action movies, like just straight action movies. I'm not a huge fan. Like, I didn't like Mad Max Fury Road that much, just because there's not a lot to it. There's not a lot of beef. It's beautiful. It's a fantastic film. I think it's very well shot, very well done. The practical effects are beautiful, but it's not enjoyable to me. I don't love it. I don't like watching it. It's boring to me. And Dredd, for me, was a little less boring, but also a little less interesting visually. It was made in 2012, granted, but still. But what really excels is Carl Urban just having fun. Like, you can tell he's having so much fun when he's filming this. The bad guy, I forget her name, is a mama, is hilarious. Like, I don't know if she's supposed to be funny, but I found her hilarious. I had a great time. It really is a comedy. I thought it was really fun. It's a comedy action film. It is also bloody. There are moments where I was sitting here and I did not expect this film to be bloody. I don't know why. It is rated, I think it's rated R. Oh, this is a Canadian one. So it's rated 18 plus. So yeah, that's rated R. So I don't know why I didn't expect it to be like super bloody violent, but I wasn't. I was like, it'll just be regular. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, they smashed her. Okay. And like, it just kept progressing with that. I thought that was really, really fun. Every moment is fun. It's a fun movie. It's a very fun movie that doesn't really lose my attention at any point. And there was never a point where I wanted to stop watching it, but like, there was never a point where I was emotionally invested in what was happening. I was like, okay, yeah, if Dredd dies here, whatever, not a huge deal. And that really has to do with characterization. And, for a movie that isn't supposed to be about character, it's good. I get why it's not about character. I just don't love that kind of movie, Like, how there's a movie that everyone says is freaking awesome, and you're like, yeah, but it's not my kind of movie. This isn't my kind of movie, which is fine. It's just, I need to acknowledge that for you guys so you know why I'm about to give it a rating that is lower than what most people will probably give it. But I do like it. I do wish that there was a sequel. There might be one in the future, maybe? I don't know. I haven't really researched a sequel to this, but I know there isn't one, and that's very sad, because as much as it's not my favorite, action film of all time, it is fun and entertaining, and I would love to have more Dredd. Not really sure why there's not more. I don't think this was a box office failure. I feel like it's impossible for it to be a box office failure, but I suppose it could have been. But I like this movie a lot. I don't love it. I know why some people do. I just don't. I'm going to go ahead and give Dredd a B. Have you guys seen Dredd? Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere because I rented it from my boss. But you're more than welcome to look online for it or maybe buy it. I don't know if you're interested in that kind of thing. But it is fun. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. Are there action fans out there that watch this channel? Do you like it? Like, is it a fantastic action film? I find it hard to judge action films because I just generally don't like any of them, like, as a whole. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. And please consider subscribing if you like what you saw in the video. It helps me out a whole lot, keeps the channel going, so please consider doing so. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.